A uvidíme, či stíhame pred filmom, dohodnuté, kričím.
No nie, napíš mi SMS-ku.
Dobre.
Nebudem to.
We hear voices all the time.
I didn't believe it either until I checked in.
Is that a blood stain?
That's probably urine.
And tested every single thing this disaster.
Mal by ísť do hotela po Meissnerovi.
One of the worst nights on the history of this show.
With so many places in the UK, how did this one become the absolute?
Láme pozave, jak chcete, poďa vám rite, kľudne aj bez DC. Na Discorde tak nemáme invite link, bohužiaľ, lebo ja som dostal ban na Discord. A nevieme teraz hrať. Ale keď poviem, bude chýbať, kričím, dobre?
Join me on a terrible journey as we invest.
Patricio, už som ti odpovedal. Mám sa opakovať, a Krisa koľkokrát? Že neviem. A čo chýba? Či tam chýba?
Britain's lowest rated hotel.
Čo si chcel a není?
You know, Mr. Ambassador, I wanted to thank you for accepting us so promptly after our unfortunate deportation from the United States.
It's our pleasure, Peter. The Embassy of the United Kingdom always cherished our dear friends from Eastern Europe, especially since half of our dishwashers come from your region.
British humor!
It's not a joke.
To je hrozné.
What? You know, our countries are not so different after all. With all the shitty customer service, terrible weather, miserable people who never smile, alcoholism, drug abuse, a glorious past but questionable future, and tons of Eastern European. I wonder if the worst reviewed establishments are also that similar.
Film bude, máme dneska jebu.
Before our departure to the United Kingdom,
Dneska nikto nebude sklamaný z filmu.
one burning question to solve. Which of its four parts hides the very worst establishments? England, Scotland, Foreign Affairs. Mr. Winston was present, and he gladly offered his help because we called him a good boy. Here we are, 4 bowls, 4 nations, and one very hungry Minister of Foreign Affairs. Whichever flag Winston chooses first, that's where we're going. Unleash democracy! Come on, Winston. Eat.
At any rate, that is what we are going to try to do.
Anglicky s titulkami, no by to chcelo.
Decision making, slow and painful. Diplomatic crisis. Winston, we have to go to the UK. You haven't eaten for ages, Winston. Aren't you hungry? Come on. You don't understand? What am I saying? Aren't you interested in your own country? You're the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Come on. Where are you going? Winston, we don't have time for Brexit negotiations. Winston, we don't... Yes, yes! That way! No, no! Where are you going?
Kým to bude až v máji, takže to nemôžeme kúkať.
That way.
Pre Boha, to musí niekde byť, že mi robí to odporúčal.
This is a feast for you. Come, yes. Winston. Come, yes, yes. England. Yes. Northern Ireland. Choose, eat. We're almost there. Scotland! Freedom! We're going to Scotland! Inverness, Aberdeen, Edinburgh, Glasgow! Winston, you're incredible! The spirit of William Wallace possessed Winston! I had no clue alcoholic dogs existed! You're incredible, Winston! Pack the kilts and grab
Na Flix Momo TV to je, ale musíš tam uploadnúť titulky, ktoré stiahneš. A budú dobre načasované, myslíš, aj všetko?
What does the worst reviewed hotel in Scotland look like? Let's go to TripAdvisor.
Excuse me, where's Mr. Vlad? This gentleman seems a bit strange.
Oh, he's in jail. That's his brother Bogdan. Even bigger idiot.
Naši titulky, čo nevieš anglicky, guma. Ja sa borím aj bez titulky kľudne, ale ty budeš plačkať, kde sú titulky.
Types sort by traveler rankings. Scroll to the very bottom of the last page, and here it is, smiling at us, Murrayfield Park Guest House with a glorious rating of 1.8, located in
Na tom Flixmovu mi to pustil iný film,
Scotland's
skúsi to
capital.
otestovať.
The pictures are, well, alarming and full of bad bugs. Oh my god. Is that a duct tape? And what the hell is this on the ceiling?
Volím viac, dám.
Each photo is worse
Stačí
than
za
the
kričať a
last.
máš to.
This is a private bathroom for room 1 only, but apparently also shared with the entire floor. Screws at pillow height right by your head, a portal to the abyss, and a door we'll definitely use. These might be the worst hotel photos I've ever seen, and yet I can't wait to see how much worse the reviews get.
This accommodation is a death trap. I have traveled all over the UK and have never walked into such a horrible place. Shower had mold everywhere, floors were filthy, carpet was filthy, and bed linens had huge yellow stains. On-site, the management told me he had a bacterial infection.
I would not let a dog sleep at this hotel.
Ani na Torrentu si to nenašlo, do piče, to musíme pozrieť nejako. To musí niekde byť.
I felt itchy. Bedbugs. Infestation of bedbugs. Bedbugs infested. Large bedbugs.
Bedbugs. A ball of unlabeled keys where guests chose random rooms to stay in. Most rooms do not have a toilet. Our room had been taken by others, so the landlord who was contacted by the cleaner said he would not be around to sort it out. We waited 2 hours, nobody
New
came.
hot water had to get washed with a kettle. Toilet flush for approximately 1 minute and 30 seconds, and then it made noises like a
Nemáme
cruise ship
náhradný
coming
film,
into
chlapci,
port.
tento
Conditions were below
nebude.
basic human expectation of light and warmth.
It's not a guest house, not even a hostel, but something like a Paleolithic accommodation. Some cavemen already left loads of hair in the sink and left their property in the toilet, and it took almost 10 minutes
Ako
to
sa to
flush
volá?
it.
Tu máš
When I
názov
opened the
filmu.
window, there was a dense smell of urine coming in. I have not even seen a soul working there, all done by phone calls. This place should be closed down for not complying with the health and safety regulations of the 21st century.
Wow, it seems we're going to a hotel with no reception, no system, and no hope. I wonder if...
Could you please shut your fucking mouth? I'm working here, okay?
Shut up! You cheeky little gulag gremlin! Come over to Britain,
Gulag
nicking our
gremlin.
jobs, smelling like a boiled cabbage. You sound like a knock of Borat who's
Restt,
shit
upřímne si nedočkali na tvůj Prague trip.
and fuck off back to
Nie,
your
neviem sa
potato
dočkať.
farm. You about as welcome here's diarrhea in a swimming
Praha je
pool.
po piči
You
strašne.
pickle-
I wonder if anyone will even be
Sami
there when we
bezdomovec za
arrive, and
Černoch.
if we'll know which room is actually ours. I'm booking a twin room for 114 euros, which I think is a pretty good price for the capital of Scotland. It says our room will have a private bathroom. Let's see if it's a private bathroom for 14 other people. All right, one night at Murrayfield.
Černochov tu není veľa, je beti. Kamaráde. Ty nebudeš dlho žiť, hej, BG, Nigaren sub, ďakujem veľmi pekne.
Freedom.
Kozie oko dal sub, aha, ty dal aj sub, aj, no dobre, dám ti unban, ty krysa.
When I wake up,
Máš unban, kozie oko.
I'm gonna be the man whose heart is white and blue. In this guest house, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who'll find a bug or two. Is the bathroom perfect, flawless, shining new, or will I be the man who stares at someone's pool? I heard rumors that the on-site management is very sick. I really hope
Keď príjme, tak sa spýtame, či to videl. Lebo povedal, že to je po piči. Víš, ďakujem.
Welcome to Edinburgh, specifically the district of Murrayfield, known for its gigantic rugby stadium. It's a quiet and rather upscale neighborhood. You'd never think that the worst reviewed hotel in all of Scotland would be hiding right here. The check-in time is quite bizarre, from 1 p.m. till 5 p.m. And since we want to thoroughly explore the hotel, we're arriving right at 1 o'clock. And who knows, maybe that's our first big mistake. All hidden cameras are rolling. Let's go.
Kde je Vlad?
Absolutely nothing special about this building. It blends into the neighborhood perfectly. I would never think it might be hiding some nasty secrets.
Vladu s ním nerobím a to v piči, fakt. Aha. Víš, ďakujem ti.
We have a reservation here, yeah.
It's room number 5 for you.
Mm-hmm.
The code for the front door is 5. Write it down because no one's gonna be here. Because no one's gonna be here, so you have to open the door.
You leave at 5 p.m.?
3, 4.
3, 4.
Yeah.
So nobody's gonna be here the entire time?
No one.
Nobody?
Nobody from the management.
Okay, and why is that?
It's a self-check-in hotel.
But if we encounter some problem?
So you have yesterday.
Vlad dával na IG post, že je mu 33 let a je čas dělat lepší věci než klavná na internetu. Víš, kam ti mířím?
Yes.
So there's one number on it. If you have any problem, just call on that number and someone will be here in a couple of minutes.
Thank you very much.
No worries.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Aby si neplačkal, keď to raz nezapnem, ty krysička.
Inconvenience. Good start. This bathroom is for one only. Please do not use.
And I would walk 500 miles. Was my most listened to song on Spotify last year. I only listen to music on Spotify. I love how it learns your taste after a while and it starts suggesting music that's right up your alley. And that's exactly why I came up with Spotify for restaurants and bars. It's my app called AWOL and you'll find an extra unpublished worst reviewed episode there once you download it.
In the app, just answer what you like and what you don't, and it starts matching you with places that are perfectly tailored to you. So wherever you are in the world,
Ty reklamu?
which restaurant is
Možno sa vám to zalúbi tá
exactly
reklama
for you.
a stiahnete si to a tým ho podporíme, chápeš to?
Discounts, free drinks, or even free food. So if you're cheap, why don't you have it yet? No
Ten film vidíš 14.5., ale tak už je hodnotený, takže už musí niekde byť.
Excuse me. Through it, you'll get 2 free discount slots and the special mini Worst Root episode directly inside the app.
I'm sorry, but this has to be the first thing I'll do. Most of the reviews were about bed bugs, so I became kind of obsessed. Bed bugs are usually hiding under sheets, in the corners of mattresses, and in the creases, like here.
On bol vonku na festivale, a dá sa niekde pozrieť Miro, alebo nedá?
No, that's not a bed bug.
Lebo na bombu je na prehraj to na týchto pičovanách to nie je nikde.
Is that a blood stain? Because that would be a very strong sign. Where are you fuckers hiding?
We gotta find it before it eggs. Ah!
This is their secret spot.
Nové volaj scrollada. Budeme pozrieť.
Here's a better angle. You're gonna want to check here, up underneath here, under here, and also pay attention if there's a mattress pad too. Even if you don't see bugs, make sure you check for spots. It's like blood spots.
They may also be hiding in creases and holes around the room. And most importantly, bed bugs are nocturnal creatures, so they may be sleeping now. We will do
Distance
a little
film
experiment.
movie. Unavailable. Select server. Jaký server napríklad? Smashy stream. To musí sa niekde, to musel niekde ukradnúť a musel sa niekde pozrieť podľa mňa. Vidrok.
Ma belle soeur, l'état chaud, tu vois. Bien sûr, ma belle soeur. Babe, how you
Než to nejaké porno pustím. To čo je ty kokot, než to pustím nejaké kokot. Čiže nájdete to a otestujte, či to funguje, kurva, dobre? A nie, že tu budem klikať na kokocinky. Watch now. Anglické titulky sú tam. Asi. Počkaj, zistím, či to ide. Enko a Dog, díky schaloší. Restt chce vidět film, co vychází do kin 15. máje. Radek, on už bol na festivale ukázaný, takže možno niekde je. Čeping to nada? Dobre, tam to asi nie. Určite musí to niekde vyskúšať, kde to aj pôjde. Ukáž? Možno?
Baby, aký ni mo ti sọ? Mo ní oníkà lọ rí doctor.
To je určitě ono, no.
And we will try to lure them out if they're hiding somewhere. If they're here, they're definitely hiding because I cannot find a single one. Be careful. Are you drunk or what? Bogdan. The beds are fine. They're clean. There are no stains. They're probably sleeping. Look, I really was blind and obsessed with the bed bugs because there is a stain here. Probably urine.
For squirting.
We destroyed the beds, which doesn't matter at all because it just adds to the wrecked look of this room. Where do I even start? Well, let's start with the bed itself. The headboard is almost completely ripped out of the wall. We can see the wall plugs and the screws in all their glory. This is like a DIY enthusiast's paradise. Look at this, what an unbelievable sight. I wonder if it was torn off by some sex-crazed couple or by someone who was wildly scratching bedbug bites during night. We may find out if the second option was true.
Why not first option?
Wish I had more money for better employees. Not a single one of these wobbly lamps are working. Excuse me, Bogdan. Not a single one of them.
Nezaznamenal som, koho stala noc som dohoteli.
No source of light next to your bed. But that doesn't really matter because we have exactly one
114 euro
lamp that barely touches the nightstand. Okay, well, yeah. Careful. Woo! And only this one nightstand because the electrical outlets on the other side of the room are taped over. And if I peel this off, well, I really don't want to mess with madness is underneath.
Bodka, sleduj filmy, ktoré ešte neboli v kine .com. Ty jebla gumička. Ha 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 ha. Jebný tabak a neser s kokotinami. Vyber iný film.
Nájdi iný film.
3, 2, 1. Of course not. Now, it's October. The wind is howling in Scotland.
Good morning to you. We have got this storm on the way, Storm Amy, our first named storm of the season. It's got the remnants of an ex-hurricane in it.
As Storm Amy batters parts of Scotland,
more than 40,000 homes remain without power. Do 10 eur dono. Vole, mrtko, dej moji Miky, na to jsem ti poslal o svoje osobní informace, jen tak ty kokotko, nebo co? Cynik ju vyfúkol, lebo Cynik giftol 1000 sabov, tak som musel uprednostniť, ale príde, neboj sa. Len sa musí dovyrábať. Cynik si ju zaplatil, hej, počúvaj, 1000 sabov je 5000 eur. Verím, že to pochopíš. Vejdinzo, díky tvoje 2, YouTube, čo si, kamaráde, tohle musíš dát, jestli... Dobre, vydrž chvíľku.
Will mainly be the northern half of the UK that's going to see the worst conditions, so we're particularly across parts of Scotland.
Oh shit! Let's go to Whiskey Trail.
And it seems there's no heating in this room. This is going to be one hell of a fucking night. The wallpaper is peeling off, and look! Is that a bad bug? Huh. Hard to say, but it's definitely a sign that we're not alone here. Yeah, we're not alone here.
Ale ak ti stačí tričko krátke, že je leto alebo niečo, tak to ešte mám, keby chceš.
Piče, zas tento kokot. Saša, ty kokoty, čo nás tu špehuješ, ak máš byť v hoteli a zalahovať nám videá?
Tie mi chýbali.
No, pič, taký kokot skurvený, nech už to začne zarábať, takýto kokotom mi bol čert dlžen do piče. This switch is not working, so the only source of light in this room are these two light bulbs. And the third one's not here.
Klidne, tak mi babni správu, prosím ťa, s tou adresou.
Powerful winds of Storm Amy have reportedly
claimed
an unusual victim. A missing light bulb from a local apartment.
Aye, the wee thing just vanished in the storm.
Authorities say the bulb is still at large.
And And the only source of entertainment is this TV. Again, try to guess if it works. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Look, someone forgot to log out of their Netflix.
Mary
Netflix is included in
Alessia.
the price. Bogdan, what should I put on?
Check if there is my favorite movie.
And what's that?
Asian Stepsisters MILF. Humiliated by Big Black Cocks. Bukake extended version.
Never heard of that one.
Influenced by Scottish banter, we couldn't resist personalizing our new Netflix account by picking Peppa Pig, a documentary about some bearded guy, and The Vampire Diaries.
Voldy Ariel, díkes.
And now the final touch. Yeah, hot girls want it. Yeah, we're idiots. We're so sorry, Mauro.
And every day, a new girl wants to do porn.
The nightstand is disgusting.
Na Netflixe je aj
The rail
porno?
is awful. The
Pičovina,
cups are
či?
chipped. For such a small room, it really does offer a lot. Luckily, the bathroom sort of saves it. Yes, we do have our own bathroom. It's clean, and apart from a cracked sink and a half-broken trash bin, seriously, can't they buy a new bin? It is completely fine. Look at this cool little feature. Wow. Unexpectedly nice. Let's see if this room
Vypadám stále
has
jako v
hot
boxerkách,
water.
ty chalani.
It does. If I was blind, this room would actually get a pretty high rating because it basically has everything a blind person needs.
Despite the room literally crumbling in some spots and the surprise roommates we found, so far the Murrayfield guest house wasn't as terrible as we expected. It was time to venture outside.
This is almost impossible to open. The cleaner or receptionist or whatever that was shouldn't be here, so we're fine to record and film.
Someone in the shower in there.
Oh, we're not gonna enter. I know you would like to, but no. This is the most absurd thing. These keys that were mentioned in the reviews as well. You can literally pick a key from this bowl and enter a random room.
You think what I think?
Yes. If we wanted, we could sleep separately. What if someone is there? What will we say? I mean...
Room service.
Koľko nachystaná izba, pohoda.
Oh! What a lovely surprise. Well, if you're a fan of insects, this hotel is definitely for you. Number one. He's probably coming to room number 1.
The problem was, the key to room number 1 was in Bogdan's hands.
To je tegež. Jak sa pozrel.
So do you do
The key returns to his rightful place, sparing us from the traditional Scottish fate of being hanged.
He came to the hotel exactly at the same time as we were entering the room. We're idiots.
Yes.
We're idiots. Yeah. Bedbugs are attracted to humans, specifically to body heat and the carbon dioxide we exhale. That's why, if we want to lure these insects out of their hiding spots, our trap needs to give off both heat and carbon dioxide. We brought a few things for this experiment from home, but we'll have to buy the rest here.
Such a mission impossible. Polystyrene cups. So there's no way to find polystyrene in the entire Scotland.
It's bad. We don't do that.
Boli ste niekto v Škótsku niekedy?
Yeah, we're trying to be as recyclable and green as possible.
In that case, do you have something that insulates heat? The bigger the better.
The best you're gonna get.
Hodina zmizení? Čo to je? Hodina zmizení. 75... No jasné, tak nás to absolútne zabudni. Na to sme mali ísť do kina.
Thank you very much.
Weapons.
Okay, now yeast. Everyone loves Tesco. Fast action dried yeast. This is bizarre. Our bedbug experiment could finally begin. First, we added sugar to the warm water.
Hľadáme horor, thriller, psycho nejaké.
Water wakes the yeast up, sugar gives it something to eat, and an insulated cup keeps the whole thing warm so it doesn't slow down. Then we covered it with a second insulated cup that only had a few tiny holes, cutting the oxygen to a minimum. With almost no air left, the yeast switched to fermentation and started pumping out CO2, the same gas bedbugs use to find a sleeping human.
Imagine you're the owner of the guest house and you somehow see what's going on right now, just with no audio, just the video of us doing this.
Na streame? Požiaľ som to videl, to bolo s tými upírmi, nie?
Some satanic, diabolical ritual.
But that wasn't everything. Besides CO2, bedbugs also need to sense human warmth. That's why we brought chemical hand and toe warmers with us.
It's already getting warm. Man, I love chemicals.
All that was left to do was stick double-sided tape around our traps so those little fuckers would get caught, turn off the lights, and leave the room for a while to let the chemistry do its thing.
The CO2 is being released. Hand warmers are working. Let's get some dinner.
When you think life cannot get any worse, you get served haggis, Scottish national dish, sheep's heart, liver, and blood. A must do in Scotland. Sasha and Bogdan.
Možno to Dobrou noc mámo, to by sme mohli pozrieť. Alebo...
Scotland is a strange country. Smells exactly like you'd expect organs to smell. It's pretty good. Huge thumbs up Scotland, huge thumbs up Edinburgh. We're gonna finish it real fast and then back to Murrayfield guest house.
Cool.
If you liked this episode, there's already a brand new one waiting for you on our Patreon or here on YouTube if you become a member of this channel.
And not just that, you'll find tons of extra content, behind the scenes chaos, full music videos, live streams, and early uploads there.
This is what directly funds this show.
Sponsorships alone would never cover what it actually costs to travel, film, edit, and produce episodes like this. So if you want more seasons, more countries, and more madness, Patreon or YouTube membership is how you make that happen.
Thank you.
Koľko má odberov na Patreone?
Sounds like brewery here.
Našiel si Obsession? Neverím, krável. Toto si mi už poslali tento link. Aj si to skúšal akože pustiť, ty guma? Aj si to skúšal pustiť?
Well, apart from one solitary bug, both bats and all the traps were untouched, and it looked like the Murrayfield guest house had actually invested in some pest control. Only one last test remained, offering the potential bedbugs what they truly desire: our naked, hot bodies.
Let the bedbugs bite!
This guest house is becoming less and less pleasant as night approaches. We hear voices all the time, and it's not ghosts, it's people. There are people walking above us all the time, or right next to our room, slamming doors, talking, and we can hear every single sound because these paper walls are not isolating anything. It's gonna be one hell of a night. And on top of that, since we both like reading and we only have one lamp, we had to improvise a little bit. Very different literature. We're gonna finish reading these and then off to bed. Let's pray that there are no bed bugs and that our skin will remain untouched in the morning. Someone's constantly talking. Good night. Good morning. Well, it's actually not good. This was one of the worst nights on the history of this show, and there weren't even any bed bugs involved. First of all, this mattress is a total disaster, and combined with this ripped off headboard, you feel like you're sleeping on a garbage dump. Bogdan, does your back hurt too?
Everything hurts.
But the worst thing are these walls made out of cardboard or whatever. You can hear every single word, every single step from every guest in this guest house. The ceiling kept creaking all night. Someone was slamming doors and opening doors at 5 a.m. I don't know if motherfucker was sleepwalking or we were constantly waking up, and since 8 a.m. it sounded like someone was renovating upstairs, moving furniture and dropping it all over again. I mean, this definitely was the top 3 worst nights on this show. And if bed
Počúvajte, vy dvaja retardi, čo spamujete to isté do koliečka, vy boti skurvení dvaja, ktorým ešte raz a idete.
Bogdan, let's pull ourselves together and get out of this hole. Sorry, I'm very grumpy when I don't get enough sleep.
The shower is ridiculously small and the bathroom runs on motion sensor. There's no motion sensor inside the shower. As I told you, blind person's paradise. We're about to check out, which always means we should be confronting the hotel's manager, owner, or the receptionist with the fact that this is the worst reviewed hotel of their country. I'm afraid there's not gonna be anyone.
Boda, preto mám sabatiku ma jebla, to neznamená absolútne nič.
So we'll see what the situation is. In case nobody's there, we'll come back at 1 p.m. to have at least some sort of response from the owner. I have no clue what I would think if I was the cleaner and saw this kind of trash from the guests in the bin. And by the way, the heater is...
Popičuj, nič sa nám nestalo? Aj no. Darček? Psychologický thriller. Možno. Nesmieme tráť, že sú spoilery, ale to by mohli pozrieť. Keď to hodí Miro, tak možno...
You just need to place it on some sort of surface. So it presses this button. See? We're not that stupid. Alright, let's go.
Restt Undertone Horror 2026? Hej, chalani, určite.
You completely forgot to check the Wi-Fi connection.
Určite, rovno 2027 daj. Nech to má aj dubbing už.
Of course, bbc.com, since we're in the UK. Oh yeah, 2 Jewish men killed in Manchester. Cleaners there smoking. Excuse me?
Juju sa bodne nožom. Má ho piči v telefóne.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Yeah. Can we ask you some questions?
Yes, sure.
Are you the owner or the manager of this?
I'm the cleaner, yes.
You're the cleaner. Do you know that this is the worst reviewed hotel in Scotland?
I don't know that. Is there any problem?
Not really. Our stay was okay. We go and visit the worst reviewed places all around the world.
Okay.
And we test if the rating is justified. So we just wanted to ask you if you would rate it as the worst reviewed hotel.
No, actually,
No?
I've seen worst.
How many stars would you give it?
This hotel?
Yeah, from 5.
3.
Are there many guests that are dissatisfied?
I think so.
And what do they usually say?
They just review the hotel. I hadn't any conversation with the guest like this one.
There never was an angry guest in person.
I have seen many.
So what's the problem usually?
So they are unhappy like you were, that no one's here all the time. And small things in the room.
Viděl horší na Slovensku? Jak to nevypadalo zle, jak úplka byla pohodě.
Yes. Yeah, he will listen to the problem. If the problem's big, he will turn up soon. But is there any problem?
The ceiling was squeaking. It was really hard to fall asleep, and there were just voices constantly, people talking. And I mean, the room is quite shabby and crumbling, dilapidated.
Was it expensive?
It was 114 euros. Is that expensive?
No.
So that's cheap for Edinburgh.
Yeah. In which room you were staying?
5.
Yeah, there are a couple of problems in the room. I know that. The lamp.
The lamps.
The bathroom light.
Exactly.
The bed. Shading.
Yes,
yeah.
The
light switch.
Bed. Exactly.
I know that. Manager also know that.
So why isn't it resolved and people are actually staying in that room?
Honestly, I don't know.
And why is there no reception?
Actually, I don't know about that also.
Okay.
It's been like this forever.
What should we say to the manager so that he or she could come?
Prostě no reception.
Yes. Will he get angry? Hi, am I talking to the manager of Murrayfield Park Guest House?
Yes.
Could we talk to you in person for a while? Could you come to the guest house? We're guests we just checked out.
I'm not working today, no, it's my day off. So I'm not even in the office today. What was it regarding?
Just some mild dissatisfaction, and we would really like to talk to you in person about it. But in a very friendly manner.
I mean, if you've already stayed, and then you want to, I mean, is it a complaint, or what is this?
Yeah, a couple of complaints, but it would be better to discuss it in person, if you would be so nice. We would really appreciate it. We won't bother you for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably be next week now, because it's the weekend now as well.
Sure.
So it'll probably be next week sometime.
Of course.
Just give me a call.
Of course, we will call you next week then. Thank you so much.
Just give me a call on this number. No problem.
Yes, okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.
Next week, Chrisa Ppeterska, jen youtuber Money Kokos se drámu.
Hello, sir. I called you on Friday to ask if we could meet for a short while after checking out from your guest house. Would it be possible to meet briefly to discuss a few of our concerns? I promise it will be in a very friendly manner.
I wouldn't be able to meet you today. The only day that I could meet you would be probably Wednesday or possibly tomorrow. Tomorrow, I would say around about 11:30.
We have to be at the airport at 11. So there's no way to meet today for 10 minutes. We would meet you literally anywhere. It doesn't need to be at the guest house.
You see, I'm very, very short on time, which is because I'm
Kokrás, normálně z postele mu tam volá.
Yeah, evening would work, of course. Yeah, sure.
Give me a call about 7 o'clock.
Yeah, sure, of course, will do. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Co ti je?
Impossible to meet this guy.
Ako keby som manažer, tak tiež by som sa na nich vyjebal rovno.
Around Edinburgh, I suppose. Well, let's see at 7 p.m.
Aj.
I think we're not getting any confrontation as we're leaving Edinburgh tomorrow. I'm gonna have a pint of Guinness.
Čiže vy by ste tam prišli, keby ste manažer hotelu, keď vám niekto volá.
Manager has a day off, is too busy, or simply doesn't respond. Now we know how most guests must have felt. A self-check-in place should run smoothly on its own. Murrayfield Guest House definitely doesn't, unless you're both deaf and blind. And that's why Scotland's worst rated hotel gets 2.5 out of 5 stars from us. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button, subscribe, and please let us know if we were too harsh. And how would you rate this place? And don't forget, the next episode is already on our Patreon, and since we're filming this outro after it, I can tell you, you're in for a huge treat. Our Patreon also has the epic full music video, the new behind the scenes format, and much, much more. Stay tuned, because this was just a UK warm-up.
Nič moc. Počkajte, scrolláda by mala